Hey everybody, so new episode with Payten, who's visiting us.
Hey.
First time in a little while, I think since end of May that we've done a podcast.
Yeah, I believe so.
How have you been?
I'm good. Very busy, but very well. I enjoy this time of year, for sure.
Okay, good. Yeah, just make sure you're close enough to the mic. Different from our video content. The key is just getting your face close enough to the microphone, and then you can't lose. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on in the world today. I was talking to you just before we hit record that I got clobbered on the oil timing this year. And it was really my only big failure of the year was not getting the oil timing right. But then on the tail end of it, we still made money because we got back into Brent oil futures. Did very well. But I don't think oil is something I want to be in long term because I don't know enough about it. It was more just the Iran war crisis and seeing them blowing up tankers and thinking this can't be good for supply, so. But our main thing has been AI chips, as people know. And one of the chip makers we're invested in, small company in Sunnyvale, California. I saw a headline on my phone the other day that BlackRock has picked up 6.2% of their shares, 6.2% of their company. And granted, it turns out it's a passive investment. They made the investment, I guess, because this one chip maker is now part of the Russell 2000 index, and BlackRock tries to buy every component of that index, I guess. But it's a big deal. Whatever the reason, the fact that BlackRock owns more than 6% of the insane tiny chip maker we found, and a couple other things going in our favor at the moment also. But if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And we were talking about this guy, Leopold Aschenbrenner. He's in his early 20s, and everybody's talking about him today because his fund had something like $40 billion at its height, and then down to $20 billion or so, I believe, based on reports. And he got completely wiped out recently. He had to sell all of their positions to another company, to Citadel. So this early 20s wonder kid who was previously working at OpenAI as a researcher there. People had a lot of faith in him because they thought, oh, this guy has the secret Willy Wonka ticket to the AI trade. A very humbling moment because you see nobody has the secret Willy Wonka ticket. This guy, former OpenAI, got all of Wall Street's attention, all these elites invested in his fund. He gets wiped out. And then what's ironic is right after he closes out of his positions, everything rips. Like that chip maker that we're in, Intel, AMD, NVIDIA, everything rips right after he gets out in terms of the AI companies. And it's a tough business. And so don't feel too sorry for him because he's still probably going to run away with, a couple $100 million or something. He'll retire to an island or something. But still, people love to celebrate the downfall of anybody who rises too fast. And that didn't happen to us, but certainly oil clipped our wings for a little bit. And now we're back to what we know, which is AI stuff, so we're doing better. But yeah, it's crazy that you can go from the heights, $20 billion, $40 billion, magazine covers, to wiped out. That's the business we're in, I guess. So what else did I want to talk about? There's another topic, I guess.
Kimi K3?
Oh yeah, Kimi K3, thank you. So we're installing Kimi K3 right now. It's a 595 gigabyte file, but based on the current download speed, it should be done by tomorrow. And absolute state-of-the-art model that's free unless you make more than $20 million a month from it, in which case the makers of Kimi expect you to reach out and do a commercial license. But the vast majority of us aren't going to be making $20 million a month from the free AI we install. But state-of-the-art, it puts everything from a year ago to shame, and it really calls into question the whole business model of these AI labs like ChatGPT and Claude. Does the world need them if you can load something that's 98% is good, 98% is smart, doesn't need the internet after it's been downloaded, is customized to you, and no token limits? The limits become not how much money you want to spend, just how fast your computer can run, how fast your computer can process prompts. but you can do an unlimited number of those prompts. So I think this is very disruptive. I don't know of another business where there's an alternative that's 98% as good and is free.
Exactly.
So what else have you been up to lately? You said you came back from a trip just recently, Texas?
Michigan.
Michigan, that's right.
Yep, my hometown. It was great. Yep, got to visit family. It's crazy how different the weather is, you know, in the same United States, just across it, Florida versus Michigan. It's so much more humid here, but I really prefer being here, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's 92 degrees here today, but it's not too bad. The humidity's not bad. It's definitely walkable weather. And as I was saying to you, I've already finished my summer travel.
Oh, yeah.
A couple trips to California, the long trip out to Colorado. So I feel good in terms of the, like travel lust. I just want to stay here in Florida for a while and explain to people what we're building at Intersignal and some of the software we're putting out. But yeah, it's crazy. This Leopold Aschenbrenner going belly up at the same time that these crazy state-of-the-art models are coming out. Everything is kind of up in the air. I think there's going to be a need for chips still, obviously, a need for memory. But beyond that, everything is truly up in the air. If this guy was the expert and he goes belly up, and the next day everything rips, he's got bad timing maybe, but maybe it's just a very difficult business to predict.
I'd say so.
So without any further comments here, I'm going to leave this one. You guys have a good weekend, and we'll do another update next week. But just crazy to see, how much volatility is in the AI world. One of the, I don't know how to describe him. People said he was the next Warren Buffett. Apparently not. Apparently not, because now he's wiped out. And it makes me feel less dumb about losing money on oil, because anybody can get wiped out.
Yeah.
You got to be careful on Robinhood and all these apps that give you instantaneous access to your money. It's not always a good thing, because you're in a hotel room at night watching CNN, and you think the world's coming to an end or something, and you overinvest in oil or God knows what, gold futures or something.
Yeah.
And unless you really get the timing right, you can get burned. But at least you won't be as burned as this Leopold dude. 20 billion to zero. It's got to be humbling. Anyway, thank you guys. Stay tuned for more. And we did a little video earlier, so be sure to check that out on the YouTube channel.
Bye.